In the bottom left, we're just going to have ourselves the Red Protoss players we kick off in this best of 5. This will be our Red Protoss MaxPax as we get into our last series of the day, but hey, it's an absolute banger to round the day out on. Can't complain at that. In the top right, our Blue Terran from Team Liquid, it is Clem. So, game number 1, best of 5, upper bracket semifinals. Winner of this is top 3 of the tournament guaranteed. That's what's on the line already here. That's how the numbers work. You win 2 matches and you're top 3. So, yeah, already a big one today. We got this one figured out, and then you see where we end up in the rest of the event. Which of these players will be taking a dip to the lower bracket, which will be taking the road through the upper bracket. Obviously, whoever wins this is going to be a bit of a favorite in that upper bracket final as well. More than likely. I mean, obviously, Hero can put up a challenge there as well. Maybe calling them a favorite is not fair. But I mean, that both these guys are realistically somewhat favorites to potentially win this thing. So, unfortunately, they had to meet now, but someone has to draw someone in the first on the same side of the bracket. So, obviously, unlucky that they've maybe found the same side. But like I said, I mean, Hero's on the other side, Classic's on the other side. You can't really say that those guys deserve to play like Clem or MaxPax any sooner either, right? So the way it worked out on this one is we do see the Reaper coming about, Factory coming through. It's going to be having the Cybercore and the Nexus building up as well as we get settled down. So, yeah, we set up, we get going, and look to see what the plan shall be. Let's take a few moments to get ourselves put into this game, and Clem played a pretty convincing TvP earlier against Nightmare, so he played a pretty convincing series on that one. Wondering if he has more TvP like that, obviously. He'll need it to take on MaxPax. It's funny, I don't think I've actually casted a Clem MaxPax matchup in a long time. It's just been a while since we've had these two meet, because Clem's not been playing the Open Cups recently. I want to say it's been at least a month since I casted a match between these two. Seeing the Twilight Council and Nexus all coming up. The Adept is about to finish. Warp Gate on the way. Let's just take a few moments here initially. The bracket's amazing though, you loved it. Yeah, I think the bracket's great as well, to be honest. I think it's very solid, so I'm very happy with where the bracket's at and everything too. Just, yeah. I mean, people will always be sad that Clem and MaxPax meet now instead of like the grand final, the upper bracket final or something. But like I say, there's just a lot of good players, and like I don't know if Clem and MaxPax are so clearly the top 2 in these events as they maybe once were as well. So I'm just used to seeing them in finals, right? So it makes it feel like maybe they should be a bit deeper in the event. Team Marine spoke back that Adept, and Clem will have the medevac shortly to apply some pressure here. I just want to take a quick moment, guys, just to take a second to say, obviously, thank you for tuning in today. It's the WardiTV Summer Championship. If you are enjoying the stream, do consider supporting. The Summer Championship is an event that's powered by you guys. Your support makes tournaments like this happen. We do not have sponsors. We do not have some magic money tree. If you guys enjoy this tournament and want to see more of it, you can support the channel in all of the usual ways. Donations, subs, memberships, etc. Use your Prime subs. Just keep on watching as well, though. Watch those ads. It all adds up, and it allows us to run more StarCraft 2 like this. So, just want to take a moment to mention that, because we've not really sold out too much today. Just want to bring that up. I appreciate you guys. Obviously, if you're watching this on the YouTube, hit that like and subscribe as well. Always goes a long way, too. And that's not just if you're watching live, but if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, that can apply as well, because this one probably gets uploaded in a couple of weeks, you know? Yeah. There's a pretty good chance of that. Yo, thank you, Nerlatan, for the 38-month resub as Clem shows up, gets himself sieged. Stalker's not exactly in the greatest position right now. Probe's already going down. This, dare I say, already feels like a bit of a disaster for MaxPax in this opening game. It's going wrong very quickly. The Cyclone Micro is back, and I think we are on the verge of Clem just clearing up house. Yeah, here's me. Hey guys, just take a moment. I just want to take a moment to sell out. And let's head into game number 2, as that was a whirlwind of an opening map. In the bottom left-hand side, the red Protoss player is going to be MaxPax. Up against the blue Terran in the upper right-hand corner, we are going to be seeing Team Liquid's Clem. What's up, PenQ5? Thank you so much for the 15-month resub on the Prime as well. Money well spent as always. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for priming us up. Wow, guys, we've almost activated the hype train. Can you believe it? The hype train is at the station. I actually don't think... We've not had a hype train on the channel in so long. It's just a silly thing. It really means nothing, but, like... Usually they, like, pop up here and there, but, like, I actually don't know if we've had one for, like, weeks, no? I'm probably just forgetting something. Anyways, full focus on the game. We do have ourselves the pro coming up to the top side. As we have... Yeah, just the pro beat moving about. A little bit of a look to see what's going on. Bit of action moving around here. Early, the SCV building up the barracks. It's going to finish in a few moments as well. And we have ourselves a fairly regular first few moments. What I mean by that really is just there's no fast proxy. There's no immediate aggression that one side is looking to throw at the other. I always think that is seen as nice and standard, right? Nice and regulated for the early moments. Never a bad thing. Yo, what's up? Milo Mindvent, thank you so much for the 3-month resub on the Prime WardiTV Championship hype. Hell yeah, appreciate it, mate. Excited as well. Excited to get to the playoffs. Honestly, this tournament feels a little bit surreal for me. I've had so much going on lately. I feel like this tournament and casting this event has just been a bit of a fever dream in the background of doing wedding stuff, because we're only a couple of weeks away from that. So, yeah, I like the fact we're here in the playoffs and it's exciting is like, it's kind of caught me off guard almost. Because now Twitch chat's just freaking popping off all over the place. Hello, guys. Thank you so much. Let me scroll up a little bit. GD7811, thank you so much for the 2-month resub on the Prime. Thanks for the SE2 content. No worries. Thank you so much for supporting it, of course. Appreciate it. Next, Doormat gifting out 5 subs, I believe, to Shved Von Ayer, Harbringer 1975, Laughing Games, Netku, and Chatmike, and BT Rose on the Prime sub as well. And Jay Martin, also on the Prime sub, genuinely on a bit of a hypey sub train right now. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, and thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for supporting. And SE2D on the raid as well. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the primes. Appreciate the support as we see this Reaper just poking around a little bit for a moment or two. Hallucination going across the map at the same time. Also a look to see what's going on. The Cyclone will try and get in there. A flurry of excitement on the Twitch chat to get focused back up on the... apparently not. Curious Ovi, thank you so much also. 19-month resub on the Prime. I nearly got back to the game. This time, though. So, where are we at? Clem, tanks on the way, a couple Marines building. The medevac is out to maybe try and get some initial harassment done. We'll see what he maybe wants to do with that in the next few moments. Just see the blink in the gateway. Probes as well, all coming through for now. And things look pretty regular from MaxPax just for the blink opener. Going to take the 3rd base behind this as well. So again, we get all of that set up at the moment. We bring a lot of that through, a lot of that into play. So what's up? Okay, you guys are really just dinging away now. Holy. First of all, this medevac drop comes in. Cyclone gets a stalker kill, and we'll push that back out. Max Sparrow on the 6-month resub. I resubbed a while ago, but using this opportunity to send the message to further distract me. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ozzy841, thank you for the 3-month resub on the Prime. And Tired Universe on the 27-month resub as well. You like trains? Amazing. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for 27. And Blixen gifted a tier 1 sub to Miyoka. Thank you so much as well. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's genuinely a sub train. Usually the hype trains are like, a couple people resub, and then someone like gives 5 subs. Like, this was genuinely like, subs. Crazy. Genuinely on a little bit of a roll. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see where this PvT goes as Clem. Stimpack Combat Shield +1, all of the setup into a bio game compared to what we were seeing in that kind of last game, which was much more focused on the here and the now and the pushing and getting the damage done already. So a little bit more of a regular kind of setup here for Clem this time around in terms of maybe seeing something that lasts a little bit longer. That last game ended in such a rush as well. Ultra Love, kind of dangerous for that. MaxPax just walks into a Widow Mine as well. It's very unlike him. It's the sort of thing where MaxPax just usually is paying attention to those stalkers enough so that he sees the lock on and he sees the realization that he needs to pull out, pull away from that and to get away from it, right? So, yeah. A couple things to look at is we just have the Marines and the tanks joined together. Yo, Elopus Gaming, thank you so much for the 5-month resub on the Prime as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. This was a very successful sellout segment, guys. I feel like you guys felt bad for me because the game ended just after I did it. You're like, okay, Wardy, that was silly. Here you go. SCVs are pulled. Clem is not just on a nice little macro game. He's on a freaking end the game kind of movement. One siege tank, bunch of Marines. SCV is going to make this very difficult. Cyclone goes down. Good force fields. SCVs are going to pull back and try and steer away from everything else that's going on now. The tank will siege. Oh my god, there's the rest of the tanks. Why are the rest of the tanks not here? I'm not sure why they were caught up. Must have been stuck on something or so. As now the rest of the tanks arrive, and they're actually going to honestly not really be that late to the party. I don't think we're going to dive on this as MaxPax. As the Nexus is genuinely in trouble. I mean, he's not going to be able to do much about this right now, no? Marines, SCVs, and tanks keep pushing forward. Nexus going down. Pylon will drop. Just going to be seeing the Stalkers. Well, I mean, we just pulled the probes into this. It's not exactly super fun. 15 workers going down already for MaxPax. Zombie getting chased away. The tanks will edge further forward. I love the bunker on the left side. Going to help to wall off in SimCity this area. Give you more hope against some of the Zealot Warpins that are inevitable here. The Immortal in the front going down. There's a few tanks from the other Zealots from the other side. They want to get on top of the tanks, but the Marines are nearby and they will protect the tanks with utmost importance. And Clem is going to slam another game on the board just like that. It's a 2-0 lead in about 15 minutes. It's not over yet. Okay, let's calm down a little bit, maybe. Oh, it is over. Okay. I was just looking. I'm like, well, maybe. No, it's over. It's okay. We can call the game over. That one ended up going to the grand finals through the winner bracket. But it's still, a shock to see Clem looking this good in just quick successive games, right? Just bang, bang, couple of nasty builds. MaxPax is just not really set to deal with it at all, and Clem is able to execute the attacks well, protect his siege tanks. I think it's one of the most important things. We've seen this a lot where players just sort of let their tanks be and they let, get to go do their own thing, and they're busy kind of elsewhere. And the tanks just kind of get caught by the Zealot flank, and that just doesn't happen from Clem, so yeah, well played, and Clem is taking the 2-0 lead in this BO5. And it feels like we barely even started, man. 10 seconds ago, I was doing a sellout saying, wow, it's the last series of the day, let's mention the subs and stuff, and then the next thing I know, it's freaking 2-0. Yeah, this really has been an absolute spam of a couple of games. That's a Marauder. Thank you so much for the 6-month resub on the Prime. I love that name. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting with that Prime sub. Which race would I say has the nastiest early game builds? It's generally tough. I don't think Zerg has the nastiest. Because if you've got to think about all matchups, like Zerg have a lot of Windows ZVP and stuff. Honestly, maybe just Terran. Because Terran have all the proxy stuff as well, and all of that kind of thing, I think goes a long way too, so maybe just Terran. Every Terran cheese you can name 2 Protoss cheeses. Okay, but that doesn't mean like they're the nasties. Like Protoss cheeses don't even feel that nasty anymore. It's not even about cheese. It's also about the timings, and there's just so many kind of early game timing windows from Terran that they hit again and again and again. They get so much done with. mean, I think everyone has some early game kind of nasty stuff they can do, to be fair. I think that's what it comes down to. Like, really, everyone has options almost. Let me take a couple moments. Hallucination onto the map. And for MaxPax right now to try and play as clean as possible game here. Marines, the Cyclone, just going to continue through for a few moments. Feel like Council Building Gateway's on the way up. As our starport finishes, I imagine Medevac can get on the map and try and deal some damage again. That's definitely the way that Clem's been playing so far. Next coming through, Cyclone has the lock on. Hallucination going down. That will be a kill. That will be a grab. The blink coming up halfway done. Tanking a couple of Marines coming over. He's just going to step forward. Stalker goes down. Oh, we kill the Cyclone pretty quickly, but Clem's at least going to get quite a few Stalkers. The Sentry in some trouble as well. Get rid of that Guardian Shield. The Marine's getting close enough for these Stalkers to be a genuine issue. And we step forward to get the Medevac. Clement doesn't mind, because now he's in the mineral line. He can get probes. Another Stalker. Probes pull away now. This is a very successful time from Clem. 5 probes. 5 Stalkers and a Sentry. Resources lost will be in his favor. That was a great choice for him to just go further and further forward. He clearly recognized just exactly what he wanted to do there. The opportunity that was kind of sitting in place. He really went and grabbed the chance, to be honest. Went and grabbed the chance. Tank gonna fly a couple Stalkers, take some shots. We'll be seeing MaxPax not able to do much on the counterattack. Losing 5 Stalkers takes a lot of his counterattack ability away. Sim combat and the +1 building up, the +1 attack upgrade coming through. A couple of probes and the Stalker still building. Stalker's going down. It's not pretty for MaxPax. Every time he jumps in, I mean, this time he gets a siege tank, but it feels like it comes at a cost. 2 more Stalkers. In a game where you've already been losing that kind of Stalker count a little bit. I've got to liberate siege up for a few probes on the other side of the map. All of those bio upgrades now coming in. There was a 3rd CC, so we're not going to see the SCV pull this time, but yeah, still not exactly ideal. So it really can't do much. The defense is a little bit too good right now. Gonna be a little bit too much. Prism will get a few more Zealots warping in right now. Marines actually going to try and get onto the Prism already, so even that option's been taken away from MaxPax. These Stalkers want to go and intercept the Marines, but they took a volley on the way in. He gets softened up, and now being chased, they stopped for a second as well. Clem nearly gets the catch. Oh, they should have a blink, surely. They get away. My goodness. Prism coming by, a couple of Zealots still gathering together. And Marine's going to be there, the Viking clearing. Prism going to be taking some damage. If MaxPax steps out of the front, there's a few units around the top side. Those few Zealots looking for a way in. We'll have the sensor tower finishing at the front. The Stalkers going to get the Widow Mine. Just going to pick that off. +2 attack coming about. The Prism still up to the top. IO gathering. Missile turret right there. Prism gets turned around. Yo, thank you, Unhasty, by the way. Prime sub. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Well, Storm's coming down. Ooh, that Storm on the bottom was nice. Clem in a bit of a weird spot where he's going to get zoned out now by the High Templar, so he needs to figure that out. The Zealots get all the way up into his main base. Wow, what a swing around from MaxPax. A few Storms in this game just flips on its head, no? Oh, this one just ends. That was absolutely... I mean... Comes up 20 supply. Widow Mine hits the Zealots. Just a lot of Zealots. Move away from Storm 1. This up here is bad. This separation is kind of bad. Like, this CC is an issue. Like, I think he needs to lift the CC and run these units over here. This is where a lot of his supply goes down. Like, those units are just dead. And then because he's trying to figure that out, he eats this Storm as well. And then he's just separated by his own CC. God, that is horrible. At least use our common sense a little bit. Because right now, if you just say that he A-moved, when he literally did other things at the basic level before analyzing anything else in the fight, you are looking to be less intelligent than the Protoss players you are calling stupid and A-moving, you know? So let's just chill out a little bit. I see A-move being thrown around everywhere right now. Let's just chill. Ay, ay, ay. Clem in the top right side is our Red Terran play. Up 2-1 in this best of 5 against MaxPax in the bottom left. See a little Proby on the other side next coming through. I'm just going to see that little bit of harass to start off with at the moment. Coming over, Reaper in the factory continue to come through. Stalker going to be popping out. Warp Gate on the way. So we've seen the sentry coming about. Warp Gate coming up. Cyclone on the way through. We just get settled in for a few moments. Yes, guys, MaxPax is on a barcode. His other account got bugged out. His PC crashed when he hosted. And as such, he actually got locked out of all the games. So, because for some reason his main account is still in the lobby of that we were trying to host, so we actually had to rehost as well. So he's had to switch accounts, otherwise we were getting caught up. So that's what's going on. Mentioned about to finish, the Reaper coming through. I'm just going to have the Blink and the Warp Gate coming up. Okay, it's about to finish. The Blink is very much so on the way. So we've seen the love shots from the Reaper and the Banshee and the Tank Marine on the way as well, so opportunity. A couple of Widow Mines are going to get burrowed up. Bang, bang. Go after those probes. Didn't really target as much as he could have done there, but does save one Widow Mine, so he's able to make a little bit of an evacuation for the moment. It's going to be seeing the hallucination still poking through as well. Right now, pushing that back along the other side. And again, a couple of those probes going down. The Banshee tank on the way up. Marines and the cloaking coming online as well. Continue to bring this through right here as we have the SCVs are going to start pulling. Marine tank will head across. Your SCVs are pulled with it, so Clem back onto a very aggressive poke at the moment. Getting intercepted though. Those few Stalkers in a great position. That slows down a lot of the reinforcement waves. Now there's not a lot here for MaxPax right now. Clem will just siege and he's going to start bunkering immediately, looking to get to this gateway. Well, the gateway goes down quickly. He's going to have the Widow Mine. It's too late to get here. If it burrowed any sooner, we would have actually had a Widow Mine shot on some of the Stalkers. That would have been nice. The grenade's pretty good from the Reaper. 10 probes end up going down. Clem actually only loses 2 SCVs here. The SCVs are still building the bunkers, by the way. Let's make sure we stop those, which is going to actually take the Stalker's attention for a moment. Oh my goodness. We just denied the bunkers in time. That actually became super close. Those bunkers go up, that's a continued issue. 9 army supply to 30. Clem still has a major advantage right now. The Stalker count not good enough to fight the Banshees off. If the Stalkers wanted to go after that tank, that's going to be difficult. The Banshees coming through. We get rid of the Observer as well. New Observer has to start building because he does have Cloak. So now we're going to go after the Robo facility. If we kill this and no Observer comes out, then we are in trouble. They're going to cloak up because he realizes there's no Observer right now. The Observer is about to spawn. We could get a scan on it as now the Banshees are revealed again. We're going to get it! It goes down! The Robo facility will be targeted. Oh, well, do we even need to? If we have a choice, we could have just gone after Stalkers there with those Banshees. He's going to get the Robo, though, because the Robo means no detection ever again. And Clem's realizing that must be the only Observer in the game. MaxPax realized it when that first Observer went down. He instantly cancelled and then built another Observer. And it does look as though Clem is going to be able to take this series 3-1 into the upper bracket finals for himself. Looking for that GG. Nexus goes down. Well, Banshee's still chasing. Couple of pros going down. Stalker's still moving. We have ourselves the Stalker's doing what they can to intercept. And hey, that's going to work a little bit as we actually need to deal with this as Clem. He's going to get a few of the Stalker kills. MaxPax doing what he can. All he can really do is intercept reinforcements and look for fights that are one-sided in his favor. And he's trying to do exactly that right now. Stalker's going to fight. Just going to be seeing the Marine tank still going through. The Banshees are fighting as well. Banshees will still chase. As the bunker sets up, I mean, this is... MaxPax is playing one-pace defense at the moment. Not letting this series slip away too easily, but it is unfortunately gone. Shooting away, GG gets called. And Clem is going to take the 3-1 victory.